Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Hall of Famer Bob Berry ruled Milwaukee's airwaves in the 60s and 70s. He spoke with countless musicians and celebrities over the years. Bob collected remarkable recordings of these encounters, which he's now sharing with the public. Here's Bob.
I interviewed Bill Medley, the bass and baritone voice of the Righteous Brothers. They produced the hit record, You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, which fooled a lot of the DJs because it ran 3 minutes and 46 seconds. That was very long for a recording in 1964. One of the duo is from Wisconsin and caused their breakup. I asked about their biggest hit, but I had another question for Bill regarding 1964. I wanted to know why the Righteous Brothers were not at the Milwaukee Arena the night of September 4th. Their name was on the program as one of the warm-up acts for the Beatles.
First thing I have to ask Bill about is I have a program in front of me, Bill. It says the Beatles appearing at the Milwaukee Arena September 4th, 1964, co-starring the Bill Black Combo, the Exciters, Jackie DeShannon, and the Righteous Brothers. Now, the Righteous Brothers were never there, Bill. What happened? Do you remember?
Well, that must have been, we did about the first half of that tour, and then it got so crazy with the audiences, and we had some stuff that we were supposed to do back in L.A. that we left the tour about halfway through it.
Ah, that explains it. Bill Medley of the Righteous Brothers was originally considered for the role of Jim Bronson in the NBC television series Then Came Bronson, and it was Michael Parks who won that part. Bill has been divorced 3 times. The mother of his son was murdered. A music magazine reported his own death, and he lost his voice completely and was told he would never sing again. How did you get your voice back, Bill?
Well, I had a dear friend that was like my high school choir teacher, and after going to about 3 or 4 specialists here in L.A. asking about my voice, finally I connected up with him, and he started giving me voice lessons.
The song You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, Phil Spector really fooled radio stations, some of them anyway, with the time. I remember the time it was 3 minutes and 45 seconds. That was really a long record for that time in music history. Phil Spector changed all that, though, right? On the label?
Yeah, I think he lied on the label. He either said it was, I think it was over 4 minutes or something. I still don't know how stations, the disc jockeys, they must not time the records or something. I don't know how they work it, but yeah, he had lied on the label because I think until that point, Marty Robbins with El Paso was about the only 4-minute record that had ever been.
That's right.
And even at 3 minutes or whatever he put on there was considered to be way too long.
Well, it was such a great song that I guess that's how you got away with it. What about your thoughts about Phil Spector?
Yeah, I have great memories of Phil. He was a real character and real off the wall, but he is certainly one of the greatest producers that has ever been in the business. He was real phenomenal, especially thinking back that he was working on like 4-track machines when we recorded Lovin' Feeling. We only had 4 tracks. To the public that might not mean anything, but now today they have 24. So
yeah.
It's real interesting.
I wonder how many people around here know that the other half of the Righteous Brothers, Bobby Hatfield, is from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. What caused the two of you to split up in 1968?
Well, actually, there was a lot of things. 68 was a real strange time. Well, it was a pretty strange time for the country and music and everything. And music was changing into a lot of, like what they were calling hard rock then, and the long hair and the beards and hippie music and a lot of acid rock and stuff.
Yeah, right.
And the Righteous Brothers, we were lead singers before we got together, and I really never did get a chance to pursue that and stay after it. So in 68, just so many things were changing, so it just seemed like the right time to make that move.
Bob Berry. Thank you for listening to Bob Berry's Unearthed Interviews. Be sure to subscribe and rate our podcast on iTunes or wherever you find your podcasts. You can find all the episodes at WisconsinBroadcastingMuseum.org. Check out Bob Berry's book, Rock and Roll Radio Milwaukee. Book sale proceeds support Angels Kids Fund and Donate Life Wisconsin. The preceding program was made possible by a generous contribution from Terry Bond.